Hey y'all, how you doing? How are you? Let me see who all is in here. Y'all know I gotta check it out. Let's see. We got, let's see who we got. How y'all doing anyway? I see Tina's here. Jam, happy Friday to you too. How are you? We got Keisha, Juanita, hey, MR Spiller, Catherine 10, hey. Megan, M. Joy L, how are you? Okay. Wow, I'm so glad y'all made it in. That is absolutely everything. Auntie Eva, Mo Walker, how are you guys doing? I hope you're enjoying your Friday. I truly do. Serene, you made it. Hey, Gwen, listen, I'm so glad y'all made it. This is one of those light, I want to keep it light because we had a heavy night last night. We had some heavy laughs, but we had to cover some heavy topics too, and some heavy violators that needed to be dragged across that porch. Okay? So today we're going to keep it light and we're going to talk about some self care and things that we need to do. Maybe some things that we already do. We can share some ideas with each other. And also, the things that you're not doing to take care of yourself. We're going to talk about that too, all that stuff. Because y'all know sometimes the person that we will neglect first is us. Hey, HU Angel One, Lady C Red, how are you? All right, listen, my family is up in here. Hey, Linez, Brown Skin Lady 81. Oh, wow, the infamous Megan Diaz are in. All right, love to see the nurses in the building, our unsung heroes. Okay, Queen B, Jackie 1920, Leslie Prim, Shashi, hi. Our sister Egypt is here. Prudence made it. Stoner Gaming, you're here. Awesome. Listen, hey Linda. So thank you. We got to have a talk today about the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful self care, the stuff that we need to do that we often neglect simply because we put all of our energy on our families, on our children, our professions, even our friends. We give them more attention than we give ourselves. So we're going to talk about that today. You're unpacking the production assistant, royal student. All right. That's a good Friday. Hey, Velda. Hey, Alita. S. Collins, how are you? All right. So listen, this is the stuff we got to get into. Serene, you guilty? Me too. Me too. And we do it all the time. We don't even think about it. Hey, Silver Diamond, I'm glad you made it in, sis. We don't think about it. We don't give ourselves a fair shake. It's like we're the hardest on ourselves. We are very unforgivable when it comes to our own mistakes. We find something wrong with everything about us. We pick ourselves apart. I gained too much weight. My arms too fat. My eyes too far apart. My hairline ain't right. We will find everything wrong with ourselves. We will find every reason not to take some special time for ourselves. Thank you, MR Spiller. You like my wig? I love it. It makes me feel pretty. Stoner Gaming, thank you so much for the super chat. Says just starting off with the love and sending vibes to the family. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you so much for supporting the stream. That is everything. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate it. DC made it in. Okay. All right, all right. Tina, you're guilty too? We do. We have a bad habit of putting everybody and everything else first. And so, and these are conversations that I know a lot of times are had amongst mothers. Mothers are very bad for these types of behaviors and habits. We will spend money we don't have on these children. Y'all know it's true. And I'm not saying it's bad. We all do it. It's a part of who we are as mothers. It's a part of who we are. We will spend money we don't even have when it comes to these children. But you will literally tell yourself that $50 or $60 is too much to spend on you, or you'll call it splurging. And I want us to kind of try to get out of that mindset if it's possible. And I believe we can. I believe we can definitely get out of that mindset. Okay. Let's see. SFF, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, hi, Shanitra and Royal Family. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too. Yep, so we got some guilty queens in here. Got some guilty queens in here. Thank you, Wonder Woman Marshall. I appreciate it. JDMH says, yes, all the time. All the time. Okay? And we got to be mindful of it because that's not good. You're not helping yourself when you do that. And you're treating your star player real bad because the team, you can't do much for everybody else. The team is going to suffer if you don't take care of yourself. Lauren Frazier, how you doing? Mocha Lotta coming through giving Afro realness. Yes, you look beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, make sure you join channel membership if you get an opportunity. Thank you, DC. And Queen Paradise, you made it in. I'm glad you are here. So glad to see you. So yeah, thank you so much. Yep. When you feel grateful and thankful, it's good to feel good. Brown Skin Lady 81, you said you do it all the time. It's okay. At least you own up to it. And we got to be real with ourselves, Hazeline, that if you don't take care of you, who's going to take care of the children? You're the one taking care of the children. You're the one helping your husband. You're the one going to work or running your business. You're the one making sure that you got multiple streams of income. You're the one who's making sure that all of the T's are crossed and all of the I's are dotted. So if you don't take care of you, what's going to happen? That's the question you got to start asking yourselves. If you don't take care of you, then what's going to happen? All these things that you think are so important, they're all going to fall by the wayside. Every one of them, because you're not taking care of your star player. Also, this idea of splurging, let's get rid of it. Let's scrap it. I know we came up with that idea, like, every penny counts. I'm not saying it doesn't. It does. I'm a mother of three. I was once a divorcee with three young children, so I understand about a budget. I know what you have to do. I know sometimes you got to clip coupons. I know sometimes you got to juggle bills. I get it. I get all of it. And I understand where the idea of, oh, I don't want to splurge is coming from. I get it. But we have to get out of the mindset that, oh, Samaj, you made it in. Hey, dear. We have to get out of that mindset that taking care of yourself is a splurge. Let me just, put it in perspective for you. It's not a splurge, okay? When you're doing things for yourself, you're not splurging. That's actually a necessary expenditure. And I think that we need to start finding ways, y'all, to work self-care into our budget and start to see it as a necessary expenditure. If you have to get your nails done, get them done. If you need to get a facial, get the facial. If you need to get some eyebrows waxed, like I'm due right now, I'm looking, a little treacherous up in here. Get that stuff done. It may seem small. People may even tell you it's frivolous. It may seem that way, but it's really not. And the reason I think that it's absolutely not frivolous is because number one, it helps with your mental well-being. It helps you to feel better. It helps you to feel beautiful. And so when you feel better and you feel beautiful, you perform better, you move better through this world. You don't get burnt out as quick doing the necessary things, the drudgery, the heavy work, the stuff that nobody else wants to do that we oftentimes end up doing. So you got to pay attention to the little things that matter to you. Don't put it in a category in your head and call it just splurging. Miss Blue Will, how you doing? Linda says, my mother gets on me all the time about not doing anything for myself and always doing something for my daughter and grandson and just paying bills. She, she like when are you going to just take care of you? Well, your mama's telling you the truth. She's telling you the truth. You got to take care of yourself and you got to start to see yourself as a priority. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So you got to realize you are a priority. You got to, you're right. You're always taking care of someone else. And a lot of times, in honesty, that's what gives us joy. Hey, Deborah, it makes us feel good to take care of the people around us. It makes us feel wonderful to know that the people that we have around us, our babies, our friends, our sisters, our family, we feel good knowing that we're able to nurture and provide and protect and comfort and cook and clean and make money and rule the world. It feels good. But in order for you to have the energy to keep doing that, you have to invest those resources, the time, the energy, your spiritual energy, as well as your emotional energy back into yourself. You can't just continue to give out, attention and energy and spiritual support for people. And we do it all the time. We pray for folks. We sit there and we hold them and we give them a shoulder to cry on. We're giving out a lot of energy. And like I said before, we have to budget that energy. And part of budgeting that energy is knowing when to put back in and not just continually making withdrawals. When you're giving that energy out to people, you're making a withdrawal from your own bank. Hey, happy to be happy. Good to see you. Okay? So you have to put things back because remember what we talked about in many, many, many crowd chats is that those resources are not finite. They're not infinite. They are finite. They run out. They run out. So you have to put them back because when they do finally run out, because they are finite and they do run out, you have to remember that you have to put something back because when they run out, then you burn out. Run out equals burnout. That's when you start having breakdowns. That's when the depression comes crashing in and cracking down on you. That's when you start to feel like the walls are closing in and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And next thing you know, you're gonna end up like, Rod Base on Potomac and you're not gonna get out of bed and you're not gonna be bathing. You're gonna be laying up at 2 o'clock in the day and your husband gonna be talking to you from the doorway of your room. Is that what you want? No, it's not what you want. So you gotta start to put something back. Put things back in. Don't just be taking things out. Yes, Samaj, put that fuel back because an empty gas tank equals breakdown. You're going to be beside the road. There's going to be times that you want to be there for your children and you're not going to have the energy to do it. Hey, New Year's Bay. Hey, ABL. So you want to bear that in mind. Be careful with yourself. Be careful with yourself. Just like you're careful with other people, we pet other people's feelings, all of that stuff. You got to do the same thing for you. You can't be more caring and careful with other people than you are for yourself. Keisha says, I was crying earlier today when I realized that my child is senior year. Then I said, I better find something to do real quick. You better, because those kids got to grow up. They can't just sit around just so we continually have a project to focus on other than ourselves. During just during the process of mothering, we can easily forget who we are. Okay, those of you who are mothers, I know what. Let's think back. You know, y'all go ahead and flood the chat with our royal family mirrors. Time for that accountability mirror again. Pull it out. Let's get these mirrors out because it's about that time. It's time for that accountability mirror. Y'all flood the chat with the mirrors because we're going to play a little game, okay? We're going to play a remember that time game, okay? We're going to remember the time. Flood the chat with the mirrors. Let me see the royal family mirrors. This is so important. Deborah Smith, thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate you supporting the stream and supporting the channel. That means absolutely everything. Thank you so, so much. Okay? Yes, the mirrors are going up. That's what I like to see. Mirrors going up. Spam the chat with those mirrors. Because we're going to play this game, remember the time, y'all. Okay? We're going to remember the time. Now I want y'all to reach back, way back. Now let me do this in my Betty Wright voice. I want you to put your thinking caps on because I don't want y'all to wait till we get to the end of this game. And I don't want to hear you saying, oh yeah, now I remember. Remember, that's what Betty said. I don't want to hear you saying, oh yeah, now I remember. Let's go all the way back, okay? Do you remember before you had those children, before life got too serious, before things got too intense, before you got so wrapped up in everybody else? Hey, Miss Harris, I see you. Y'all remember that? Hey, Delicia. Hey, Tammy. Y'all remember that? Deborah, I read the cash. Did you hear me read the cash app? Thank you so much for the cash app. Okay, I appreciate you so much. Y'all remember the things you used to do? I want y'all to put in the chat one thing you used to do before those kids came that you don't do no more. And I'm not talking about the going to the club half naked, scrubbing the ground. I ain't talking about that. But put one thing in that chat that you used to do before those children showed up, before the bills started getting to you, before life got real heavy, before life got too real. Put some of that stuff in the chat that you used to do. If you used to take yourself out on dates, if you used to hang with your girlfriends, if you used to get your hair done on a regular basis. Hey, Tammy, put in there. Linda say massages. Keisha say she used to go dancing. What else y'all used to do? Let me have it. Let me have it. Dorit say having the freedom to do whatever she wanted. Okay, that's right. Hey, Dorit, I didn't know you slipped in, girl. Tammy says, let's see. I used to take walks on the beach alone and meditate. That's right. Come on with it, ladies. Read. Brown Skin Lady 81 says that she used to talk to her friends more often. Yep, that happens. Tammy says she used to get her hair done. That's right. Let's get it. Let's bring it out. Bring it all out. Come on, ladies. JDMX says when I was in high school before my son was born and I married my husband. Okay, got it. Karen says she used to be traveling. Lady C Red says she was at the hairdresser nail salon in the movies. That spur of the moment stuff. There we go. Dig in. Dig in. Dig in, y'all. This is where we got to get back. Leslie Prim said you were sewing and making clothes. Girl, what happened? Life happened, didn't it? You did whatever you wanted to do. Zelene said she was shopping for clothes and getting hair and nails. And Miss Harris said just having time just for me. Do y'all see a running theme here? Y'all see a running theme here? Having fun, having time for her. Tracy say facials every month. Not worrying about what's for dinner is what Keisha said. Tammy say exercise. Bullies love to bullies, says eyebrow salon. There we go. There you go. See, this is what I'm getting at, y'all. This is what I want you to see. The girl that you were that enjoyed all these things, the girl that you were when you enjoyed all these things, you're still that girl. Didn't think of that, did you? You're still that girl. Now, you may be a more advanced, more mature, more seasoned, more worldly version of that girl, but you're still that girl. You got to pour into you so that you can feed that girl. Don't allow that part of yourself to just die off and wither away. You don't have to. Budget for yourself so that you'll be able to do this stuff. Maybe not all of it, because let's be realistic. Some of this stuff we can't do no more. Okay? Some of it, if you jump up and make time to do it, girl, when you get out there, you're going to be like, what the hell was I thinking? I can't do this mess no more. But some of it you still can. So you got to budget for it. You got to make time for it and understand that it's important. You can't look at it as splurging. You are not splurging. That is a necessity to pour back into yourself. You're pouring out of yourself when you give to other people. When you got the cousins that keep saying, let me hold $20. When you got the family member that's narcissistic as hell and is vampiric with your energy. You're losing lots of your resources when you're in these bad and problematic relationships that keep sucking away and pulling away at your emotional stores. It's time for you to sow back into yourself. Feels good being me. How you doing? That's right. The snipers are in the building, but they being haved today. Sniper, no sniping. You say you used to have boat cruises, sunbathe, and dance. We got to get back to that stuff. We got to do the self-care. It's so important. It's so important. That's why, oh, excuse me, I've been fighting that yawn. But that felt good. The Lisa says she used to go on cruises too. But you got to do this stuff. It's very good for you. It's good for you, and it's good for the people around you. If you don't take your breaks, you're gonna end up biting people's heads off, and ain't nobody gonna like that. Deborah Cohen says, "Good evening. I still those things because if I don't, I look after. If I don't look after myself, how am I going to look after? I don't understand, but I think I get it. I think I get it." Karen says, "Yes, saving for a cousin's trip to Greece next year. Can't wait for it." Mhm. Ladies, gentlemen, it's important. Put back. Stop just taking away from yourself. Stop abusing yourself. Some of us are very mean to ourselves. We are. And stop being so hard on yourselves. You really, truly have to do this. Stop being hard on yourselves. The other thing that I wanted to point out is expression. How are we on expressing how we feel about things, and not just to others in our voices, but expression as far as how do we get the things out of us in a therapeutic fashion, you know? Now, when I was younger, I was all about poetry, all about it. Okay, you meant to say look after everybody else. I thought so, but I was like, I think I know what you mean, but I don't know. Okay, you got to do it. So you got to find ways to also put it out. When I was younger, I had poetry books after I would just write poems, write them. In every emotion for me was a poem. Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with me. This is weird, but every emotion was a poem. If I was happy, everything I felt, I tried to put it on paper in the form of poetry. Um, if it was a bad feeling, if it was a good feeling, if I was sad, if I was confused, I put it in the form of poetry. Then I got to a certain point where I wanted to move past that particular stage in my life or end out a stage. I would actually burn the poetry book. If it chronicled a certain, part of my life, I would burn it and make it go away. I had one that I could not burn. And I think it's because I had like an unnatural attachment to someone during that period. And then God took the book and got rid of it for me because it needed to really, really go. So that was tough. Linda says mine isn't more money related, it's health related, and that stops me from doing a lot of the things I used to do before with my girls. I understand that. I understand that. Thank you. Queen Paradise says, okay, so you like writing and walking. So yeah, we gotta do those things like for some ladies or some gentlemen, it's gonna be gardening. Some people like to garden. Maybe sometimes pick up something you haven't done before and find a way to use that and channel that into expression. Sometimes it's just trying out different projects altogether. And that's going to be a way for you to channel your energy and channel your expression. But these are all ways that you can pour into yourself by just taking out, and I don't want to say the trash, but some of that overpouring of emotions and some of the stuff that's negative, that doesn't feel so great, that's a good way to get it out and you help yourself. And again, by helping yourself that way, you're still helping your family, you're helping the people around you and the people in your circle because now you're still useful to them. That way, if you don't handle yourself right, you're going to end up, it's going to overflow onto the people you care about. And you don't want to do that. Karen Frazier, welcome to the royal family. Y'all make sure you give her a royal family welcome. We appreciate you. We're glad that you're officially a member of the family. Please, you all give her the welcome. Please make sure that you take the community tab often. Karen, we're having movie night on August 27th. The Royal Family Talent Fest will be on the 29th. Feel free to participate if you'd like. You can sign up underneath the post on the community tab. And for movie night, I will be making several announcements leading up to it to make sure that we're able to get everybody in to La Theatre, into the movie theater on Zoom, okay? So welcome, welcome, welcome. Tammy says, I didn't realize I had that many vampires in my life. Girl, when you start paying attention, you'd be shocked at how many vampires there are. So think about this. the time it took you to realize that you had them there. Think about how much has been taken away from you, how much has been taken out, how much of a deficit you may be at. So that's why it's so important to start putting back into yourself. Take time for the self care and definitely take time to express and put out anything that's coming up that's tense or is bad energy, or even if it's confusion or whatever it is, depression, if you feel like that's happening, paint, write poetry, play in makeup. Y'all know what I do. I play with crowns and I play with wigs. And sometimes I will go and sew dresses when no one's ordered a dress. Sometimes I will play with crafts. That's why I'm always messing with rhinestones and stuff. And that's a way to express myself. Even me with these crazy nails, that's a form of me expressing myself. I always try to find nail techs that will work with me. Hey, Rara, will work with me and my own brand of crazy so that I can say, hey, do this and I want to do that. And sometimes I do them myself because that's my way of working on my own brand of, self care, self expression, self therapy. It's good to get therapy outside, but we also have to think and have, that type of mentality that we're taking care of ourselves as a whole. The physical, we all, gonna bathe up and get clean and put on our smell goods, I hope, because I don't want us to have any dirt defenders in here. But you got to make sure that your mind has been cleaned up too, right? And your emotions have been refreshed and your emotions have their smell good on. So we're not going out into the world and acting stank and putting off those bad vibes. So this is what we have to do to make sure that we're okay and we're together. Something else I wanted to mention is, I think I've mentioned it before, but I'm going to say it again, right? I want you all to kind of normalize conversing with each other in this chat. Make sure you all have each other's Instagram handles. Make sure you have each other's Twitter handles. Keep in touch because somebody else may have ideas that you don't have. Somebody else may have, some expressions or different things and they may want to share something with you. A lot of you guys reach out to me. Oh, you need a ballerina costume. I like it. That's exciting. Like that's something that makes me feel good. I love to make other people pretty. It's exciting to me. Playing with crowns is exciting. It takes a lot of my energy out. The energy that if it gets pent up can become not maybe not destructive, but it can be counterproductive and it may not foster growth. U.S. Army Brett says, I renovate and paint furniture. Ooh, home decor, photography, and canning. You know what? When I talked to you the other night, you were canning. It really helps with depression and grief. Yep. Miss GJ, how you doing? Mm-hmm. Let's see. Deborah Cohen says, I had a lot of hobbies over the years. My new hobby is researching my family tree. Okay. Because I am Black with this name, I've learned a lot I've learned a lot, met new family members, laughed with them. It has helped. Okay. Yeah, I'm impressed, honey. U.S. Army Brat has got skills. We got skills. Okay. He says, a kid, we need African inspired prints. I know how to get you lots of African inspired prints. We got the hookup over here. So just get with me, girl, and I'm gonna get you straight. Even if I have to go stop by the shop and pull you up on video and let you see all of the fabrics in the shop. So we got you on that. Hey, Sharon. Journey B. Hey from UK. Now, JC says volunteering helps too. I volunteer with an animal rescue group. It is, it's important. Find something to channel your energy. I think there's something very scary about people who don't channel their energy. Get it out. Use it as a creative outlet. Yep. Tammy says, yes, it's really good writing. And even you can paint, you can draw, paint, even if you can't paint or draw. But writing fictional characters, superstars, and pretty things like glitter and stuff, you should try it. Rara says you like gardening. When I was in Florida, I loved to garden because the dirt there is so black and pretty. Like you can grow anything. Texas, not so much. It's more of a challenge. Even though I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, I was considering going and grabbing some wood and building me a planter box and making my using my own potting soil, mushroom compost, buying some black cow manure and mixing in and then planting some things. Anyway, even though I don't have good soil, you can kind of make your own. Yeah, Queen of Cheesecakes Tina is great with her keychains. Yep, you picked up making the keychains, and that's awesome. So this are the kind of things that you can do. Oh wow, she grows the sweetest tomatoes. So this is the and a lot of times, especially as Black women, we don't get that encouragement to do things like that a lot. A lot of our energy is geared towards surviving for the obvious reasons, and it's hereditary. A lot of us watched our moms and our grandmothers not be able to indulge in their hobbies the way they would have liked to. We saw them be good at things and not being able to really indulge in it because they were too busy raising us. And they were so busy just surviving, trying to show up in the world and be respected. And so now I think we need to focus on a whole new direction because we can. And honestly, I think we need to take advantage of that. JDMH 721 says, even though our kids are grown and gone, I still will not spend money at the nail or beauty shops. My husband is always trying to get me to go on trips. I'd rather bank the extra money. You got to normalize doing the extras for you. Extra money is great, but you got to normalize doing the extras for you. Depression is real. And so hobbies are not evil. Hobbies are great. It's not going to hurt you. Step out of the box. Do some exercising. Hell, take up a pole dancing class. These girls are doing pole dancing, aerobics, and all kinds of things now. Step outside of your comfort zone, even if it's something you've never done before. Just do it. Just do it. What is it going to hurt? Alita says, yes, I love to volunteer. I volunteer at a domestic violence center. Okay, for women and rescue facilities for animals. It helps keep me grounded and humble. Hey, Chanel D. Queen, how you doing, sister? Oh, Evangelist, you done made it in. I didn't see you. Thank you so much for the super chat and blessings right back to you. I hope you're starting to feel better. It's good to see you. Keisha says, you looking forward to volunteering with the youth group for disadvantaged children. I'm signing up with the senior center as well. That's right. Get busy, get active, put it out. Yep, you got to do it. You got to do it. It's for you. Hey, you got to do it for you. Got to do it for you. Listen, y'all know what I do. Not just I like to sew, I like to craft, but let me see what else I do. I used to fix cars for fun. Like if something was broke, I would be the first one to run out there in the heat and the dirt. I'm not doing that right now. The way these hot flashes are set up, I don't care if the car don't never get fixed. I will call a car for the rest of my life. I'm not in a hurry to do that no more, right? But you gotta find a way. I used to also I would paint. I never could draw, but I could paint. And I used to like to do mosaics too. Mosaics were always fun. I would bust the tiles up. I would put them in bags and break them so that way I didn't have to pick up shards of glass everywhere or ceramic. But I would do that as a way of kind of channeling that energy. You paint bracelets and other crafts. Okay. Aw, electric slide right on up to that like button. You so crazy. Deborah Cohen, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. She says she loves the show. Well, I'm glad you come here to engage with us. That means a lot. You say you've been belly dancing novice, Auntie, for years. That's something I used to do. My daughter that comes here, Geneva, I started taking belly dancing classes with my cousin Teresa. And then we brought Geneva to belly dancing. It was with these two sisters. They were Egyptian. One was actually in her 70s, and she was amazing. She had way too much energy, and she was killing us, but it was a lot of fun. I love belly dancing. Said it helps you appreciate your bumps and curves. It does, and it's great exercise, too. My first belly dancing class, like 2 days later, I was sore in places that I didn't know I had muscles. Okay, it was real. You late, but you here. I'm glad you made it. Miss GJ says my crabs helped my family a lot last year when my husband was laid off. Yeah. Mm-hmm. DC says do the hustle right to the subscribe button. I love it. Hey, Enlighten You. I love it. S. Collins, you like mosaics? Listen, they're fun. And you don't have to always do things in a conventional way. And I think what holds a lot of people back from trying things is thinking that you have to be expert level. You don't. You can just try it. It ain't gotta be perfect. It's just gotta be your expression. It's gotta be your way. So just do it. Just do it. Have fun. You say your instructor is Albanian? Oh wow. Yep. Your belly dance. Girl, yes. I have fun. I try stuff. I'm a whole nut out here. I promise you. There's nothing I won't try once. I won't say nothing. There's very little thing. There's very few things that I won't try once. Hey, Lady Linda. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's see. The hint to drawing is tracing. You'll remember the rest as you go. Yeah. You know something else that's cool to do? You can do a grid. I'm gonna tell you how the grids work, right? So if it's a picture that you like, you can take a photocopy of it and you take your ruler and you make straight lines across and down and put that on the paper that you're gonna draw on. And then on the picture that you want to copy, make sure that you do the equal number of lines across and down so that you got an equal number of boxes that correspond from the picture you want to draw to the paper you're drawing on. And then what you do is you draw what's in each box one by one, and that'll actually give you a picture too. So that's a cool way to do it. And then like once you get really comfortable doing that, you can do really fun stuff like you can draw most of the picture and leave some of the boxes blank and put like abstract colors in them or something just to give it dimension. So that's fun. Another thing that I did get into that I love is acrylic pour painting. I like to do the the pours. I've done dirty pours. Sometimes I'll do the ones like a Dutch pour. It's where you take your acrylic paint, that cheap acrylic paint, or you can buy really good ones. It's up to you, and you mix it with a pouring medium. Now you can get like Floetrol, or you can buy like the Elmer's all-purpose glue and mix it with water and mix that with the acrylic paint to make it more fluid. And so I can actually do a video on that if y'all like. It's a lot of fun and it's very expressive. Those of you who follow me on Instagram, if you look on my Instagram page, a lot of the paintings that I posted, those are acrylic pours. So where I've literally just poured the acrylic. Sometimes you can put them all in the same cup and you just layer the paints. And when you pour them out, they come out in their own pictures. You can add like different, what do they call them, activators to the paint that'll actually put cells or make the paint spread in really pretty ways. So it's like, don't just worry about if you're expert level. Your mama taught you how to use grids. Yep. It's fun. So just find ways to express yourself. It's important to try new things. If you like wine, enjoy your wine. Whatever it is, I think what's important, yep, the adult coloring books, is to find something that makes you feel better, that gives you a healthy release, a healthy way to express what you're feeling, your tensions, your emotions, and it makes you happy. That's what's very important. You say the dirty pour is great. Yeah, I love a dirty pour. I love it. You say you're a woman of many talents. I don't know if it's talents or just interests. Like everything interests me. Ooh, I like to crochet too. When I knitting, I learned how to knit, but I never really got the hang of the knitting. Like it wasn't really rhythmic for me. But the crochet and just the working on my wrist like that, that's relaxing too. My Instagram is scrolling on the screen. Shanitra_Royal. So you can see some of my paintings there. You can see some of the clothing I made is there too. Some of the African clothing is there. So you can see a whole lot about me on that Instagram. And my Instagram is public because I ain't hiding nothing. You ready to go to Hobby Lobby? Girl, I love to go to a craft store. I love Joann's. I want no Joann fabric. I don't want no fabric from there unless I'm making pillows or something simple. But they got lots of goodies there too, and so does Michael's. Alita says, I was impressed to hear you're into Nollywood movies. I'm from Liberia, West Africa. Welcome, sis. I'm so happy to have you. And hearing that further validated why I love your spirit, Shanitra. You're beautiful inside and out. And so are you. Look at your picture. You're gorgeous. And I'm so happy you're here. Shakila says she liked the adult coloring books. Have y'all tried the coloring apps on the phone? Because I did. Yeah, that crocheting it's like chewing bubble gum for me. It's just like the rhythm that's takes you. Says, please hold a class. I've been watching videos on YouTube. I love abstract art. I will. Okay, I'll do it only if y'all agree to get y'all paints and stuff and we can all kind of do it together. So that way we can mix our paints and our pouring mediums. All you need is like the little cheap plastic cups. Don't get nothing fancy. You can get like the tongue depressors or the popsicle sticks so you can stir your paints. You got to make sure you have canvases. And some people use like different oils. They'll like do like a drop of oil in the paint so that it will spread and thin out. I started using, believe it or not, like a drop of dishwashing liquid in my paints, and that still gives me the same effect. So if y'all get the products and stuff, I will be happy. You just purchased a bunch of canvas boards. Oh my God. Yeah, for real. Go check my Instagram. You'll see it's like some of my paintings. I don't post everything, but I did post a lot of things that I like. It's a lot of fun. And I think sometimes we gotta be open enough and be free enough to just be carefree. That's something that as Black women, we don't get to do a lot of that. We don't. Everybody has an idea of what we're supposed to be. And they're constantly imposing on us what we're supposed to be. And we ain't supposed to be nothing but happy and healthy and doing whatever the hell makes us feel good. And I think that we got to normalize it. It's got to be normal to have fun and to try things and not to be pigeonholed and put into a box. We don't deserve it. And we got to say no, right? You refinish furniture when your health allows it. You also crochet and make rugs. You make rugs? Oh my gosh. That's who I want to do a video, sis. Can you help us do a video and show us how you make rugs? Because I would love to watch you make rugs and see if we can learn about that. Because that's exciting. Okay, she said, let's get our Bob Ross on. I'm telling you, that's what's fun. That's the best part. Says, I like to research royal Black queens that I never talked about, like Queen Charlotte, which I recently researched. She was Black, knowing more about the history of Black royals. Okay. Have you researched Queen Edea yet? You should. She was fabulous. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Now listen, I'm already trying to do like an edited video to show how to make the soap. Because I remember I think our sis Sharon White was asking about the soap making. So I'm gonna try to do an edited video on cold process soap making. And then I'm gonna do like a list of materials that's needed and kind of try to talk y'all through it. Because that's fun too. I love to make soap. Soap is a blast. Oh gosh, I'm making you want to pull your beads out. You like to do beading? Yep, and I like to make jewelry too. That was one of my things that I love to do. Yes, I ain't never even thought of making a rug, and that will be so much fun. So one of your nephew's wife does abstract paintings. You got two in your family room. Okay. When you finish all your surgeries, you will. Thank you, sis. Oh wow. Y'all, that's gonna be so much fun. I ain't never thought about making no rug, but I can't wait to see that. Hey, Shrink and Sharon. Yes, listen, making soap is so therapeutic. And I'm gonna tell you something. The cool parts of soap making is cold process soap making. Because I don't do that melt and pour. You know, how you go to the store and you get the stuff, they melted and poured in a mold. To me, that's not making soap. Mm-mm. Making soap is when you get your lye, your sodium hydroxide, or potassium hydroxide, and you mix it with the right amount of water or whatever liquid medium you're going to use. Because there's one bar of soap I made with wine. I made a bar of soap with coffee. The one I made for my daughter that comes here, Geneva, I made her that one with white tea and mango. That bar was amazing. But you mix in your lye, because cold process soap making, it is based on a chemical reactive process. So the longest part, I think the most tedious part, is mixing in the lye into the liquid portion of your medium, and then waiting for it to cool off. Because once that lye hits the liquid, it has a reaction and it gets really hot. So that to me is the most nerve-wracking part, because you got to wait for that to cool all the way down before you can complete the process of saponification, which is literally a word, which is adding in your fats, your oil, whether you're going to use grapeseed oil, coconut oil, melted shea butter. You can use olive oil. You can do a mixture of oils. So it gets to be fun. So when we get into that, I will make sure Spidey senses DC. All right, I trust you. I trust you. Eyes open. Eyes open. Yeah, soap making is a lot of fun. And then, hey Tara. And so once you start mixing everything in, getting everything done like that, you can literally watch the soap begin to form. You can separate it out into different dishes, add colors to each dish so that you can make multicolored soap. You can make it really pretty. You can make it as simple or as elaborate as you want to. So that's cool. Yes, that's a good one, making the homemade laundry detergents. I like to do that too. I haven't done the sugar scrub yet. I really haven't. I made one just for me, but I haven't made like a batch yet. Mm-hmm. Let's see. U.S. Army Breast says, anyone in here make African inspired jewelry? I want to learn. I want to learn too. Who can I learn from? The soap making is amazing. The only other thing is after you make the soap, that soap has to sit and cure for 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, because that lye is still activated. So after you cut it, you still have to leave it on a drying board and allow it to cure so that it's safe to use and it doesn't make you itch and break you out, because it can do that. Yep, wine and coffee. Yep, you can use that in soap. Let me see. Somebody used beer in a bar. I don't know if I would do a beer bar, but I could see how it would make sense, because I know they say beer makes your hair soft. So I get into everything. I do. I get into everything because it's fun. It's fun. So that's what I was, that's all I want to talk about today, was just us making sure that we're doing the things that we need to do to put back into ourselves, to make sure that we still have the energy, the resources, the emotional, material, energetic, and what's the fourth? I'm always losing the fourth. Your time. Making sure all of your resources have been replenished. Time is not so easy to replenish, so you have to be really careful with your time. Says, have you all tried the exotic Indian dishes? I made a dish. It was good and yummy. I've tried them at the restaurants. I ain't never tried to cook, but I will try some stuff in the kitchen. I will. I'm more or less a country cook, but I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. Hey, Jaja. All right. Good to see you. So that's it. So listen, the takeaway from today, I hope, is a fun takeaway. I hope it is a good takeaway. And I hope you're taking away that you got to stop looking at the things you do for yourself as something extra, or that you're imposing something, or you're, what you do for yourself is not okay, or you're splurging. It's not a splurge. It is absolutely a necessity. Okay? It's necessary. So don't be feeling guilty. Don't feel bad for doing what you need to do for yourself. It's cool. Get your nails done. Get your facial. Take yourself out to dinner. Go for a walk. Go dancing, even if you got to go by yourself. Still remember to do the things that you did before life got too real for you. Hey, Minerva, I seen you come in. You got to remember to do the things that meant a lot to you. Don't forget. Oh, I'm learning something new here. You make kafta curry and naan bread. Now, I don't know what that is, but I think I want to find out. That sounds like it might be something to eat. I love food, which has been my downfall. I know, but I love food. That is awesome. So, y'all, we got another sister who has been so sweet, and I got to tell y'all what she did. I was hoping she would show up last night. Y'all know my girl, love my dogs too. She is so awesome. Hey, Misha, I saw you earlier, but I didn't get to speak. Rochelle Clark, how you doing? Did I catch you earlier? You just getting here. Okay, I thought so. So she sent me some goodies, and I gotta show y'all what she sent me, right? Who else is here? Okay. He said, so much going on with your life, but this makes your day when you can watch it. Well, I'm glad you made it in, and I'm glad it makes your day. I'm glad it helps, right? Tammy say, ooh, I'm getting hungry. Yep. Mm-hmm. I know I be getting hungry all the time. I need to stop getting hungry. But yeah, let me show y'all what my good sis, love my dogs too, sent me, right? Are y'all ready for this? One. I'm so excited. I don't even know what to do. I don't. I'm beside myself. Look, I'm so excited. Hey, Miss Sparkle, I just saw you come in. So now I can be like Kleenex Candace, right? But I sparkle while I'm like Kleenex Candace, and I can put this in my car. So when I'm driving and my allergies go to messing up, I can pull it out. I don't know if I'll be able to like fold it into perfect triangles and dab the corner of my eye, but now, I can be Kleenex Candace 2.0. I got Kleenexes in the car, y'all, and a nice holder. And then, oh no, that's not all, right? Then she sent the phone holder so that way when people are calling me, because those of you who have called me, y'all know I answer the phone no matter where I am. Y'all know that. If you call me, I don't care if I'm going to the moon, I'm answering the phone. Okay? Sue me or not, this is what's gonna happen, right? And then this is the most exciting. I don't know if that's the most exciting of the Kleenex, but they're all wonderful. But this is so cool, and I just cannot wait to show you, right? I got more crafting supplies off of my Amazon wish list from my good sis, love my dogs too. And it's like a whole sheet of sparklies, right? So I get to cover some more things in sparkles. And as you guys know, that's one of my therapies for myself where I get to just help myself relax. And it takes away a lot of my anxiety. So that was absolutely everything. And love my dogs too. If you watch the playback, I just want to say thank you so much. I was hoping you came last night. I was hoping you came today, but you missed it. But I wanted to say thank you because that was absolutely awesome. Yep, it was so royal of her. And to everybody who's ever sent me anything off of the Amazon wish list, y'all know I try to make sure I show y'all online during a live exactly what our sisters did because that was so sweet. Oh my God. And the crafting supplies. Oh Lord. It's a whole sheet, y'all, of like from on the camera, it may look like glitter. It's not. It's not glitter at all. Those are like little individual gems on that sheet, like little tiny individual gems. And I think that is the coolest thing ever. And y'all know I'm gonna find something to cover with it. I told y'all I will bedazzle and put a rhinestone on anything. I would have bedazzled my children if they would hold still. I really would have. I have a whole problem. It's bad, y'all. It's bad. So, in any event, hold on. What did DC say? Because I just saw DC said something. Are we going to be on the back porch tonight? On the back porch. Y'all know front porch is Thursday and Saturday. Y'all trying to get another night out of me? We might do a members only. Might. Don't hold me to it. It just depends on what my time looks like. Because I do have one client that I need to do alterations for. So if she comes and leaves on time, then we can do a members only on the back porch. If we do a members only, it's gonna be for Ruby and Emerald crowns only. Ruby and Emeralds. Keisha says, it's in me. Just have to pull it back. I attend a performing arts and magnet school program, learn so much. All right. Let me see a couple more comments before we gotta go. So thanks for really encouraging us to be a real family. The royal family is so special to me, and I really love each of you. Awesome. That's so cool. DC does need to host a comedy special. Dave Chappelle has nothing on her. D.L. Hughley has nothing on her. DC missed her calling. Yes, that gift was beautiful. Oh my God. Y'all don't know. I cannot wait to go and bedazzle something. Like, I'm tempted to go out here and just start putting gems on the front of my car. Like, just bedazzle. Just like magic, just poof. Like, I got it bad. Yes, it was so pretty, and I'm so grateful. Plum, you made it. Hey, boo. It is absolutely awesome. Olo, HU Angel One. What you say? Yeah. Oh no, DC is not Dave Chappelle. That is our good sis. That's funny though. You so crazy. So if I do it, need a back porch. We need a back porch. Okay, that's only if y'all don't care how late we go on. Because once my client leaves, then I'll just go ahead and go on. But if y'all want me to go on early in the evening, then it's gonna depend on whether they come and leave on time. DC say, y'all, I'm a keyboard thug. In real life, I call the police, sue, and might cry like Candace for the court. And that's why people say your butt need a comedy special. Linda say, that's pretty. I made one something like that for my daughter, but it had stones all over it, and it was one of my DUIs. I did to make a jewelry makeup box. She loves them both. Yeah, the my Kleenex holder, it has stones. This isn't glitter. These are little stones. Tiny, tiny stones. So love my dogs too. Hooked me up, and I appreciate it. That was awesome. Oh, BJ Des says she wants to bless two people. Um, hold your cash app, sis. I'll pick a number and I'll pick a winner, and then you can cash out the winner. You want to do it like that? Because if so, that'll be a whole lot of fun. I remember, I think you said that the other day, and I forgot, and you didn't remind me. Ah, Juanita, the real Miss Fake Avatar. How are you? That is so awesome. I'm so glad you made it. BJ Des, you want to do it that way? Say something in the chat. Let me know. And I'll go ahead and start the game. I'll pick the number and find out who got the right one. That's fine. Okay. Y'all know how we do the lunchtime game. Pick a number between 1 and 10. I got a number in my head. I'm not telling nobody who it is. Whoever puts that number up, that's who's going to get this lunch money. This is sponsored by our sister, BJ Des, who was just a birthday girl a little bit ago. All right, I see the numbers hitting in the chat. Make sure you have a cash app before you play, because she's sending out the lunch money via cash app, okay? I'm not seeing the number. Where's the number? Give me the number. Give me the number. Keep coming. Brown Skin Lady 81 is the winner. Wait, no. Enlighten Hugh put number 2 first. I'm sorry. Enlighten Hugh gave me the number 2 first. Enlighten Hugh, put your cash app in the chat. Cash app in the chat, Enlighten Hugh. Congratulations to Enlighten Hugh. She says she's gonna bless 2 people, so we're gonna play another round. Let's get Enlighten Hugh's cash app in the chat first, and then we'll play another round. Okay, congratulations. All right, this is her cash app, BJ Des. All right, let's go ahead and get that out. Let's get it out. Let's get it out. And I'm going to go ahead and call for the next set in 1 second. Don't y'all start chat now, because I know y'all ready to start. This is fun. And thank you, sis, for sponsoring the lunchtime game today. I like when we play this game. It's fun. BJ Des, do you have the name? You already sent it already? Let me know in the chat if you already done that one, and we'll start the next one, okay? DC is crazy. She's like, big money. All right. This is amazing. Okay, that one's gone. Okay. So now she's already sent that one. Yeah, I thought so, but when the computer put it in, I saw it like I saw yours, but when I looked up, she was above you. I don't know how it go, but that's just how it go. All right. Don't start until I tell y'all to put them in yet. Don't start already. Because if somebody puts in the right one and you dump the gun, then yours ain't gonna count. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Starting now. I got a number in my head. Not telling. Number 1 through 10. Give me a number. 1 through 10. Give me a number. I'm waiting. Somebody give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Minerva Sagisi. Wait, no, that changed. Hold on. Let me go back. You know what? They came in too fast. Y'all came in quick. Now let me go back and see who had number 7 first. I gotta see who had it first. You know what? Miss Rochelle had it first. They all flooded in. Wait, no, was that before? That was before I called for the numbers. So let me see. Silver Diamond actually had it first after I called for the number. That's why I was saying don't send them first. Wait. Silver Diamond was the first one to put 7 in the chat after I called for the numbers. All right. So Silver Diamond is our winner. Y'all went in quick, Lord. Silver Diamond, paging Silver Diamond. Let's see that Cash App in the chat. Educated female life, girl, you got me rolling. This child done put every number in there. Every single number. That's one way to go. Silver Diamond, paging Silver Diamond. We need to see that Cash App. There we go. All right, BJ Des, there she is. There she is. Listen, y'all, this has been fun. BJ Des, thank you again so much for sponsoring the lunchtime game. Y'all know that's a game I love to play because I like food and I like it when y'all eat too. That's a lot of fun. So in the meanwhile, I appreciate you all. I had fun during today's crown therapy. Um, I hope we had some good takeaways and we figured out that we need to pour back into ourselves and not just constantly take out for the care and upkeep of other people. We got to look after us as well. Okay? That's very important. And that's just super sweet that she was able to do that. And it was sweet that y'all came to hang with us. Okay? Silver Diamond says she's never won anything. Oh wow. And she just sent it, so that's good to go. I love it. I love when y'all get to show love to each other. And I'm glad you made it in. We're on the way out. I love you guys so much. We're gonna go ahead and do a back porch of the members only tonight. So y'all be ready. And y'all know the rules. We can talk about whatever you want to. No holds barred, no judgment. Nobody's gonna attack you. And when you finish, the video comes down. So ain't nobody gonna go in after the fact and get your business. So be ready, get your drinks ready, get your snacks ready, your Uber Eats and everything else. Okay? Because tonight, back porch for ruby and emerald crowns. Okay? All right. Well, I will see you guys there. Have a great Friday. Have a productive Friday. Always remember to be encouraged and remember to encourage somebody else. Always take care of your sister. Remember, you're your sister's keeper. If you have not liked this video, please do so on your way out. If you didn't do it on your way in, subscribe if you enjoy the content. And also, if you want to join channel membership, the link is in the description box below the video. And if you want to join and you're not able to, please contact me at one of my contacts that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, either on Instagram or email. I respond as quickly as I can, usually immediately, and I will help you, or one of our other sisters will help you to become a member, okay? So don't let cost or anything like that prohibit you if you want to participate in all of the upcoming events that we have on the calendar for the royal family. Remember, the 27th is movie night, and we're watching Harlem Nights. So make sure you got on your 1920s gear, or you can dress up as one of the characters from the movie, whatever you like. And the Royal Talent Fest will be on August 29th for cash prizes and a whole lot of fun. So make sure that you take advantage and be here, okay? I love you guys. Have a great Friday. And we'll talk again tonight, apparently, since y'all said we're going to be on the back porch. Okay? Bye, y'all.